I'm Janna Breslin, and welcome to Hell's Cabin. I bought a cabin on 120 acres in the middle of nowhere, Tennessee, and it's been an absolute disaster. Behind me is the cabin. This was what sold us on this property when we first saw it, but this one here, thought it was cute, loved it, so said, yes, this is the one. So we purchased this property because we want to earn our freedom. So as someone who has had health issues and a cancer diagnosis and mental health problems, I wanted to do everything I could to support my life. And this was the answer, or so I thought. And now all I have to do is roll up my damn sleeves and get to work, grow some food, create some water, make the shelter a little bit better, and start living. So I mentioned this was Hell's Cabin, and this begins with a story about the first night that I spent in this cabin. And it was one night that I probably won't forget. Sleeping in the cabin, next morning, wake up, realize, good God, there is a spider in my hair. So I run out of the cabin, frantically try and throw it out of my hair. And I thought that was bad enough until I realized it was a brown recluse spider. And if you don't know what a brown recluse spider is, it's one of the most venomous, poisonous, dangerous spiders that you could ever be exposed to. Unfortunately, it wasn't just one that was in this cabin that ended up in my hair. We have thousands recluse spiders in this cabin. So obviously with thousands of brown recluse spiders, we had to do something about it because we can't stay in here while those are in there too. Decided to have the exterminator out, did a couple bug bombs, and that did the job for the spiders, but there's more. So then once we got rid of the spiders, it was time to do some construction on the cabin. We start peeling off the panels on the walls to kind of get a good idea of what our foundation was like. And we're like, okay, great. Making some progress, we're pulling off panels. As you see, this behind us, initially, we thought it was black mold. We had a friend of ours come out here who's very familiar with that and was like, that's not black mold.
How long have you guys been in here?
2 months?
Yeah.
And you guys are feeling okay?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, good.
I mean,
it's not black mold, you're fine.
So thankfully, we actually don't have black mold here, but in that corner over there, we found out we did have black mold.
That is black mold.
Outside this window, you'll be able to see that we have a slope, and water would fall down into basically the base of this cabin, which laid grounds for black mold. Let's be honest, the only mold that's good is moldy cheese, like blue cheese. What's another moldy cheese? I saw one and it was like maggots. What? And you eat the maggots in the cheese. It was absolutely disgusting.
No! No!
So we come to the corner, find out there's black mold, but that's not it. As you can see here, this wood is degrading. I can literally break it with my finger, just very light pressure. That's termite damage. So we have this termite damage completely infiltrating this entire cabin, or at least the back part. And it's never good to have the problem be the backside. We need good things there. As we filmed this video, this was the first time I've seen a live snake in here. We always knew that they were here because of the skins, but one literally just crawled into the wall there. That is nuts. I can't believe I just saw that. There's its head. So clearly we have brown recluse spiders, mold, termite damage. Now we've got a snake, an actual live snake. And that brings me to my next is rodents that also live in the walls, which is probably why we have the snakes. That's not it. It's been about a month since we've been here and the floor is covered in what I think are baby termites. So now we have a termite issue that has reemerged. But I want to show you the bathroom. Let's go. Okay, this floor here, that's not dust, those are actual bugs and I think baby termites. When we first bought this cabin, it was decorated nicely and we've kind of had to clean up some things, but this seems to be an uphill battle because every time we show up, there's something else, like a snake or baby termites. This is the bathroom. So, this is just a mess. This is like literally just an absolute mess, number one, because number two is important. The bathroom is number one because number two is important. So I feel like we need to not breathe this air right now. That's one side of the cabin, but there's a whole other side, and probably my favorite side. Our lovely microwave that cooks our food at times. This bed, I'm sure I haven't even peeled back the sheets yet. We haven't cleaned it. It's been here since the previous owner, and it's not something that I'm really excited to break in anytime soon. So we're just gonna let that be. I have a friend here that I'd like you to meet. This is Chester. I gotta say, he's a bleeding heart. Get it? Bleeding heart. He helps us with our archery skills so we can protect ourselves from, other animals that tend to come a little too close for comfort. We've got lots of work to do. We're very excited to get this to a place where we can stay here full time and just really, really have a nice, healthy place to be. So this is the inside tour of Hell's Cabin. I hope you liked it. And I have to say, we were left a little present. I need to say some appreciation towards the pterodactyl that literally took a shit on our door here. It really just adds some oomph. If you like this tour of Hell's Cabin, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more videos so you can follow along on my homesteading journey.